today, because I do got another conversation I want to bring up too. You know, Mr. Joey Swoll and the Hulk Hogan thing, which is funny because I'm like, nigga, do what you want. You know what I'm saying? Do what you want in regards to like posting homie and shit like that. Now here's where homie, I don't know if y'all know who Joey Swoll is and the Hulk Hogan thing, and I don't know if y'all even care about the Hulk Hogan shit, but we gonna talk about that for like 5 minutes real quick. But with the Hulk Hogan shit, bro, yeah, he did what he did, and a lot of people do what he did. I mean, my favorite rapper did what he did. You know what I'm saying? But here's the thing. When you do that and you go that far to say those type of things, it's deeper than, you know, it's just words. Because, you know, on the internet, people be like, yo, the words are just words. But it's like, nah, you got to, you know, words mean a lot. Words hurt people and shit. So you can't just fully go on that. And, you know, I don't agree with what Hulk Hogan did in that regard. I don't stand by that. I wasn't even a Hulk Hogan fan. So I think that's why I don't really care too much either. But in regards to Joey Swoll, post your video, my guy. Like, post your video. Where he fucked up at, where homie fucked up at, dog, is when, is where he made the apology video. You know what I'm saying? When he did that apology video, which I don't even know why people be going on and apologizing because other people are making them apologize. Like, that's a whole different conversation within itself. But that's where he fucked up. If he would have just posted that video, people would have got mad. So the fuck what? But when you go in there and you start talking about the color of the athlete shit and all that, and then like you making it seem like you didn't know X, Y, and Z, and like he may have not have known, but I'm like, I find it hard to believe that if you say that you idolize this guy, you were a fan of this guy, X, Y, and Z, it's hard for me to believe that you didn't know that homie was saying what he was saying on the leaked tape shit. It's hard for me to know that if you were a wrestling fan and you claim to be such a fan of a iconic superstar in wrestling, that you didn't know that he did the foul things in wrestling with his peers and stuff. Like, I even know that, and I didn't even go to research that. So I'm like, I find it hard to believe with all this internet is out here that you don't know certain things. So it's ignorant a little bit, but it's also like, yo, with all this technology and all this stuff in front of us, like, it's hard to not know about something, especially if you're just a fan about somebody. Now, when it comes to fucking the video, he shouldn't have said colored. He shouldn't have went that defensive, because that was like his true, in my opinion, that was his true like feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? And nobody says colored in 2025. And he's older than me. I'm 36. Joey got to be about 40. You know what I'm saying? So he knows what that colored word means. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's throughout history books. Like, they've used that to basically say you can't go to certain places X, Y, and Z. Like, it's an offensive thing in the regards of the context. And in the context of what he said, the colored athletes, that was offensive. And if people don't understand that, that's on you. Go do some history research. Go look up some shit. You know what I'm saying? That's really how I look at it. Because I read some comments and I'd be like, yo, so people really think because it's a color, like, we got to use the context and how color was used. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even like the colored connotation attached to, like, describing myself. Like, I'd rather just say I'm black, bro. You know what I'm saying? Keep it a butt. Like, just say I'm black. But when you go out and say that in 2025 and you expect people to not give you backlash, that's on you, bro. Watch what you say. You know what I'm saying? Or if you really stand on it, just stand on what you say. I'm a big fan of people that stand on what they're saying, even if it is the bullshit or offensive. I'd rather have you stand on what the fuck you believe in, bro, than give some holy, and when I say holy, I don't mean holier art than thou. I mean some holes in your fucking apology. Like, don't give us the standard script of an apology from a white person when they get caught up doing some shit that could be deemed racist or whatever. Like, nobody ain't trying to hear that. You know what I'm saying? That's really what it is for me. Nobody's trying to hear you apologize with that scripted ass apology that we've heard plenty of times when people get caught up. And I'm not even saying Joey Swoll's racist. You know what I'm saying? We're not even saying that he's being racist in that regard. But when he got caught up saying what he said and he wants to apologize, like, bro, just let it blow over. And then the whole quitting social media shit just to pop up in the next 48 hours is insane to me too. This is why I'm like, yo, this shit's real different out here, dog. Like, I understand protect the brand and, you know, save face, but I'm like, yo, stand on business. Like, internet, yo, there's some moist ass people out here. There's some real moist ass people out here. And Joey Swoll has proved to me that he's a super moist ass dude by just doing what he did. By making the videos, defending what he posted, making the videos, fucking going against how people felt about, you know, him posting Hulk Hogan, which I think that was the only mistake. Him posting, I could care less about it. But when he fucking made the video, I wasn't offended by it. But when he said, you need to go check those colored athletes, them colored boys that was doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't say colored boys, but he said the colored athletes and shit. I was just like, whoa, bro, like, you can't be talking like that. You know, it's just certain things you really can't be saying online because people will run with that. And then you seen what happened. So I think, you know, like he says in his videos, you know, do better, be better. I think you just got to be better about your response to things that may get you flustered. And instead of picking up your damn camera and just immediately doing something, put the phone down, breathe, take a second, think about it. You know, maybe even write a speech down, like, just to make sure like that shit makes sense and that you're not about to just dig yourself a deeper hole. Like, you don't have to immediately respond. Hell, you don't even really got to respond at all. But to run and just pick your phone up and not even think about it, you know what I'm saying? Then not even watch it back. Like, I'm pretty sure he didn't watch it back. I'm pretty sure he just posted, was like, yeah, that's it, that'll do it. You know what I'm saying? On my on my Fat Joe shit from my phone. Yeah, that'll do it. And then he's just like, here you go. It is what it is. But that was my little rant off that. I could care less about it, but I just found it funny all week long that he was getting killed online. And in the comments of people that just don't understand, it's funny to me too. Like, things don't offend me, but I understand the context of shit now. And that's one of those things, like, he ain't about to run around here talking about them color boys and shit like that with me. You just not about to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just say black. You feel me? But that's my rant with that, man. My fault on that, but we gonna get back to the chat. My bad, chat. My bad. The wrestler's dude's name is Dev or whatever. Yeah, Johnny, dog. That shit, it didn't make me sad, but I was just like, bro, stop being a little bitch. You know what I'm saying? Like, who cares? Who cares if people are offended about what it is? Like, if you like the Hulk, you like the Hulk. Fuck it, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't dictate what the fuck you do out here and shit. Nah, that's a fact. That's a fact, dog. That's a fact, Sunshine. I mean, you know, and that's another thing, like, when whatchamacallit, when like, for example, like when OJ died, dog, you know what I'm saying? Like, white folks was killing OJ on the internet because obviously they're like, yeah, that murderer is dead, and like, you know, white folks think that he killed the woman, black folks think I think he did it, you know what I'm saying? But some black folks think that he didn't do it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I actually wrote on my threads a little bit ago too, like, damn, Hulk Hogan ain't getting no love. You know what I'm saying? My algorithm was basically everybody shitting on Hulk Hogan, you know what I'm saying, after the fact and bringing up all this other stuff. And, you know, sadly, when you die and if people don't like you, they're going to highlight the negative in your life. I mean, it's the same song and dance with every celebrity that has passed away, which that's a whole nother conversation within itself. I don't know why people are that invested into, like, celebrities' personal lives and personal things. That's why I always separate the man from the music. And in this case, I think you should probably separate the wrestler from the person, I guess, because obviously Terry, whatever his name is, versus Hulk Hogan are two different people, even though you can kind of intertwine them as both, because Hulk Hogan, the character, was doing some fucked up shit. But back to the point, it's like, people are always going to highlight the bad shit when you pass away, especially if they don't like you. It's just the same. It's just a name in the game, especially when you're in the limelight like that. You know what I mean? It is what it is. I found it funny, though, because OJ didn't get killed like that. Only thing he was getting killed for was just the Nicole Simpson thing. But when Hulk was out, I didn't see, and I know that people obviously gave him positive praises, but I didn't see that on my algorithm. My algorithm was killing that man, killing him. And I was like, shit. A lot of people didn't like your ass, man. And it goes to show, like, you can be all the influence in the world and stuff like that, but what you do behind the cameras, what you do behind the scenes, and like how you treat people in real life for real will always be what people remember. You know what I'm saying? That's just really what it is for me too, is that I think when you see stuff like that, you can always go back and say, like, how did you treat people in real life? And I think that this is not a wake-up call, but it could be a moment to reflect on, how am I treating people every day? How am I as a person? You know what I'm saying? Like, all the blue checks, the social media influences, all the followers, all these people that just subscribe to your channel, whatever, like, all that's great and good. You're popular, you get your numbers, whatever, you build your brand. But how are you treating people? And I think when people get to a certain status, people lose sense of how to really, like, treat people. You know what I'm saying? Like, people lose how to just have respect. have morals. You know what I mean? And that's just the world we live in, sadly. You know what I mean? The higher the paycheck or whatever, the higher the ego and shit. And it's sad to watch, but you know, it is what it is. But that's my Hulk Hogan rant for the day. We're gonna get into